Welcome back to the episode 2 of Hardcore series. I hope I don't die. Disclaimer here. When I was recording, my OBS did not work well again, and then it just froze and it missed out like 30 minutes of the recording, and I had some major stuff done. So I'll just talk about it. Just take my word for it, please, because I don't cheat. I don't like to cheat. So yeah. So my recording froze at some point, and I went to go past the forest to go to the plains biome and kill some sheep so I could make a bed. And yeah, I went to the plains. I found a village there. I saw a village in the distance. I came back. I'm like, no, I don't want to move to the village. And then I decided, yes, maybe I should move to the village because it's safer, as there's iron golems. And yeah, and they help me fight off the monsters. Also, there are villagers there which I can trade for like mending books or stuff such as like that. Yeah, so I moved my stuff into the village, like most of it, all the stuff. Like I left the dirt, rotten flesh bones there, and as I didn't need it, yeah. And then my recording froze halfway through mining the top layer of the the stone. So yeah, that's annoying. This is where it froze. I think some alert popped up my computer, and then when I opened Java again, it did not load it. But you can still hear the audio. So yeah. So I went to the village. Once I moved my stuff to the village, I looted the blacksmiths. I found 3 diamonds and an iron chest plate and 2 iron pickaxes and iron leggings and some bits of iron, I think. So yeah, I got that. That was nice. And then I planted some sugar cane. I put a villager in a hole so I could get him mending books. And yeah, let me just cut to that part. So there's a villager. So I came here across the river. Like, yeah, I planted some sugar cane there to craft a lectern so I could trade a villager mending book. My base is somewhere. Yeah, it's like over there in that direction towards spawn. 0, yeah, so I planted some sugar cane right over here. It grew quite a bit. Yes. Yeah, it was over there, base. So I made my base over here. I emptied it out. I found some diamonds. And there are 2 blacksmiths here, so yeah. That's a furnace, the crafting table. I went mining over there also, like roughly over there. And a funny story, like there were some pillagers there when I was mining. So like I was mining in the cave. It was like a deep cave, and well, not really deep, it was like one of those clefts, and I found a couple bits of iron, like 10-11 pieces of iron. I used that to craft my helmet and boots. And there were pillagers there in the corner just like watching me. And then whenever it got out, they were like, I didn't want to kill the pillager because he would have given me bad omen, which, if you don't know, bad omen is an enchantment that like you killed the pillager's leader. Pillagers hate villagers and villages, like this one I'm in. So if you get bad omen and you go near a village, all of those pillagers will come and pillage the village, and I didn't want that. So yeah, I just had them kill each other because yeah, I didn't want to kill them. And I thought I was gonna die there as well. So I'm trying to get this villager to become a librarian. And if you don't know, librarians can trade enchanted books. And enchanted books are quite useful because they can put enchantments on your weapons, your tools, your armor, and that's nice. Like enchantments such as protection, well, it protects you from things. Let's say a zombie's attacking you, With no protection, it would do some damage, but with protection, it will do a lot less damage. And I'm trying to get him here by using these workbenches. They're actually composters, but like we call them workbenches. And whenever you place them down, the villagers, they come and they want to have a job. So you gotta destroy. If you want them to have a specific job, you gotta destroy all the workbenches so they go to the one you want. In this case, he wanted to be a farmer, which is the composter workbench links to the villager being a farmer, and the smithing table leads to the villager being a toolsmith, which sell tools and sell crops. And I'm putting the smithing table down even though I want him to be a librarian, because he's gonna automatically, their AI is automatically gonna pathfind to the nearest workbench. So I'm just gonna put these in a line that goes to the lectern, so they'll go to the lectern. And lectern is the workbench that makes the villager a librarian. And as I said, librarians can trade enchantment books which can enhance your armor or tools. Like, let's give an example. Like fire aspect, you get a book with enchanted with fire aspect. If you combine that enchanted book with a sword, for example, that sword is, well, it's gonna have fire aspect, and that means whenever you hit something, it's gonna catch on fire, which is really cool. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna break the workbench, the lectern, and then I'm gonna put it back down. This resets their trade because it's right there and he's right next to the workbench. So whenever I put it down, he's gonna automatically like register the workbench and become a librarian. But every single time their trade changes. Like they can trade a book with Bane of Arthropods 1, which is an enchantment that goes on your sword, and it makes your sword kill spiders faster, or deal more damage to spiders, should I say. And then it can go up to mending, which is the currently enchantment that I want. And my lectern just like no-clipped into the back rooms for some reason. I don't know why it vanished. So yeah, hopefully I explained that all well enough to you guys if you don't understand it. And yeah, I'm trying to get mending, which is an enchantment. If you can see my level counts, which is the 9 that's like under my hearts, like between my hearts and my chicken thighs. It's a big 9, and that is my experience level, like EXP, experience level. And under that is a bar that tells me how far I am till the next level, which is going to be level 10. And as you can see, I'm very close to level 10. So that XP, you get it by killing monsters, or like trading with villagers, for example. You can get that by trading with villagers. And that XP, like let's say kill a mob, it drops little orbs and they float into your body, and that makes that number go higher. And if you have a tool with mending on it, let's say I traded with the villager to get a mending book, and I put the mending book, let's say, on my shield, for example. Mending can go on any single thing: swords, axes, pickaxes, shields, fishing rods, bows, armor, anything. Almost anything that can be enchanted, that is. And then whenever I kill a monster, let's say I kill a monster using a pickaxe because I'm stupid, and if that pickaxe is mending, instead of the experience orbs flowing into me, it'll flow into the pickaxe, and when it does flow to the pickaxe, it will repair the pickaxe, which is super convenient. So let's say I don't have to go mining for iron every single time I want a new pickaxe. It just repairs itself when I kill a monster. So that's very convenient. I'm trying to get that. But hear me out. To combine it, let's say I want to combine an enchanted book, which is what these guys trade, with a sword. Like I want sharpness 5, which is basically makes the sword do more damage. I want to combine sharpness 5 with my sword. I'm gonna need an anvil, which is 31 iron to make, and I don't have anywhere close to that amount of iron. So I'm just trading for the book, and these books, they cost certain amount of emeralds. So yeah, that's why I've got an idea to get that amount of emeralds. See, that Protection 4 book was 48 emeralds, which is very expensive. But Protection 4 is a good enchantment, and it only goes on armor, and it protects you, basically, like a lot more. So yeah, hopefully I explained that well. Yeah, I got Mending, which is the book that I wanted. As you know, as I just told you, it repairs your tools, your armor, or your shield, or like anything like that with the XP you get, like right there, pointed it out. So that's really useful. So I'm gonna try to trade with him. So if you don't know, trading with a villager locks into a trade. Like let's say like a villager, like that one over there, he traded in yeah, what is it, like 28 emeralds for one mending book? That means like he could reset the trade. Let's say I break the lectern again and then I put it back down. That would reset his trade, as I told you before. So yeah, so I want to trade with him, and that locks in his trade. Even if I broke the lectern and put it back there, sorry, my tongue got confused, he would still have the mending trade. So I've got to get as much paper as possible and trade with him, because it's 24 paper for an emerald, and I can do that trade. But if you're wondering, Active Volcano, how will he stop trading mending when I didn't break his lectern? Well, that's a good question indeed, because even if I did not break his lectern, villagers are stupid and they'll sometimes reset their trades like randomly. Like, why you reset the trade? It was mending. Why do you reset it? And I'm getting flint here for a fletching table. As I told, a fletching table is a workbench, excuse me, and workbenches are basically give the villagers their professions. And if I put a what do you call it again? I forgot what you called it. What, Fletcher bench? No. Fletching table, yes, there it is. So if I put down a fletching table, an unemployed villager, they're basically villagers that have like a plain old brown cloak. They don't have any decoration or anything, and they're bald. So if I put down a fletching table, when a villager and an unemployed villager comes, excuse me, and works there, they're gonna become a fletcher. Fletcher is basically somebody who trades arrows and like fletching equipment, like bows, arrows, like yeah, stuff like that. So one of their trades is trading 32 sticks for 1 emerald. Now that might not seem as a good deal at first, but that really is. Here, I'll tell you. 32 sticks is, no, let's do 1 log. 1 log is 4 wood planks. And 4 wood planks, no, 2 wood planks. Okay, let me try to say that again. So 1 wood log, sorry, is 4 wood planks. 4 wood planks is 8 sticks. So basically, you only need 4 logs for 1 emerald, which is a pretty good trade. 4 logs, 1 emerald. That's a good trade. So I can just go to the forest that's like over there in the distance. Wait, I'm not looking at it anymore, but it was there. Yeah, there's a forest over there. So I could go mine some trees there, and yeah, I could mine those trees, trade them with a fletcher. And my screen is black here for some reason. I don't know what happened. Okay, it's back. It's back. So I'm mining all the workbenches so the villager will become a fletcher. Yeah, so that's the nearest workbench. He should become a fletcher by now. Oh, there's one I missed. There's a composter right there. Yeah, so he's gonna be a fletcher, and I could trade with him for emeralds and whenever you trade with villagers, like a lot, they've got their own XP bar, and when that goes up here, it's in the top, like under Fletcher Novice. There's a big green thing right there, and whenever I trade, that goes up. So whenever that's up to the top, it he upgrades his level, and like that means if he upgrades it, like let's say he's level 2 now, and then it's not gonna say Fletcher level 2. It's gonna be like Fletcher beginner or Fletcher expert or something like that. And then each time I upgrade him, he's gonna trade more and more things. So yeah, so I've got 16 sticks currently. I'm probably gonna go mine in the break down some trees in the forest, so I can get some more wood, and I'll time lapse that bit for you guys, or I'll even cut it, because like I don't want this video to be too long. I only want it to be like 22 minutes, give or take. So right now I'm trading all of my sticks for emeralds, and I should be able to make like a couple emeralds, like 10, give or take. 12, that's nice. And then I'm out of sticks. Sometimes if you trade with a villager too much, they'll see I upgraded the bar on the top, and now he's upgraded. Now I can trade 26 flint for 1 emerald or 2 emeralds for a bow. And if you trade with a villager too much, sometimes they'll stop trading you emeralds for that item, because let's say you traded like a 10,000 sticks for an emerald. That means that they don't want sticks anymore, because that's enough sticks to last a lifetime. So they out of stock, and they restock 2 times every day. And that's the villager that I'm trying to get mending with, which repairs your tools with your XP. I will time lapse this part until I get mending, which, well, it's gonna be a while. I don't think bro wants to be a librarian anymore. I think bro got tired of being a librarian. Anyway, it's nighttime, so let me go to bed, and then I'll continue in the morning. Let me cut to that part. I bet that time lapse made you feel very sick, as it was 8 times the speed of what it usually is. Also, it was did not get mending. I got aquafinity, which basically gives which basically lets you mine fast underwater, break blocks fast underwater, and it goes on helmets. So now I'm trying to get this weaponsmith, which sells weapons, of course. He sometimes sells swords that are enchanted with certain enchantments, and I got really lucky because this is really good. Here, let me freeze frame it right here. So unbreaking does not actually make it unbreakable, but it increases the durability, like this durability as in the swings of the sword, like you can use it many more times. Smite basically lets you kill skeletons and zombies, like undead creatures, much faster, or it deals more damage to undead creatures. Knockback, whenever you hit something, it knocks back the entity, and fire aspect basically lights the entity on fire. Entity as in like the animal, the creature basically. So bought an axe to lock in his trade so he does not change it anymore. So yeah, I need a new axe because my old one was about to break from all of that. So let me time lapse this part. Oh well, no, I did not need to time lapse that. That was really fast. And I bought the book so it would lock in his trade, and he would not change his trade, so it will stay mending for 32 emeralds. So that's repair and disenchant. That's a grindstone. That's a workbench, but you can use it for other things as well, like repairing things or disenchanting things. Let's say you enchant a sword using an enchantment table, which requires diamonds, and basically you put a tool in it, or like a weapon, or like an armor piece. You put it in it, and then you put some lapis in it, and then it takes the lapis and some of your XP, like under your hearts and under your chicken bones. It takes that XP as well, and then gives you an enchantment. Let's say it gives you some trash enchantment like Bane of Arthropods. All that's good for is like spiders and stuff. So you wanted to get rid of that enchantment and didn't know how. Well, you can use a grindstone for that, and if you put it in there, it's gonna remove all enchantments. So you can't like choose what enchantment you want to remove, but it removes all of them. So yeah. Also, right now I'm mining wood so I can trade with the Fletcher. You know, the one that uses the bows and arrows. And he needs the wood to make sticks, but he doesn't actually do it. They just, like Mojang, the company that made Minecraft, they just made these trades similar to like the profession, like, yeah. Like you wouldn't see a librarian trading tools. That would not make sense. They would trade like books and paper and stuff like that. Hope you enjoyed episode 2 of Hardcore, and please like the video. I'm not going to ask you to subscribe because I care about views more than subscriptions, so don't subscribe. Okay, just like the video. That's nice. Also, I'm not going to upload for a while as I'm going to go to England, so I'll be back around July. Also, when I do upload a video then, it's going to be like from around here because I'm too lazy to edit it, and it's like 1 hour footage. So, yeah. Okay, bye.